Welcome home, residents. We are back with some glorious dinosaur content, and this is certainly an unexpected one, because Sony has just released a trailer for a new horror film that features our favorite prehistoric reptiles. Yes, we are finally getting the scary dinosaur film we've always wanted, and it looks brutal, like Predator but on steroids. So let's break down what this film is and what we can expect based on the trailers. This is 65. 65 is being directed by Scott Beck and Brian Woods, who both served as writers for A Quiet Place, and it's being produced by the legendary Sam Raimi, the director of Spider-Man, Multiverse of Madness, and The Evil Dead. The synopsis for the film goes as such. After a catastrophic crash on an unknown planet, pilot Mills quickly discovers he's actually stranded on Earth 65 million years ago. Now, with only one chance at rescue, Mills and the only other survivor, Koa, must make their way across an unknown terrain riddled with dangerous prehistoric creatures in an epic fight to survive. The trailer for 65 starts out with Adam Driver's character Mills, an astronaut on an interstellar vessel, crash landing on an unknown planet. Though this planet turns out to be Earth 65 million years ago and is populated by bloodthirsty dinosaurs, hence the name 65. There is only one survivor outside of Adam Driver's character, and that's a young girl called Koa, played by Ariana Greenblatt. The whole situation looks to be a reversal of what happened in Planet of the Apes. The crew likely attempted to travel through a wormhole to travel through space, but something went wrong, and instead of going to the future, as what happened in Planet of the Apes, they instead have gone into the past. We get a lot of great scenic shots, including Adam Driver seemingly setting up shop until he can figure out a way off the planet. We see him grinding up berries and making a type of red paint that he will likely use to mark his surroundings so he doesn't get lost. And for those that weren't following its production, the next shot will probably come as a surprise: the footprints of a T-Rex, which reminds me of that scene from The Lost World. So yeah, dinosaurs everybody! In the next shot, we see something creep through the trees towards our main characters. We only catch a glimpse of what it is, so it could be a T-Rex, or maybe it's a misdirect and it's actually a harmless herbivore. In the next shot, we see they've set up alarms in the vicinity of their camp so they can make sure they're not attacked while they're asleep. But right now, something set the alarm off. And it's none other than a huge man-eating theropod. Now, initially I thought this was a T-Rex, but upon further inspection, it looks to have much bigger arms that appear to have 3 fingers on each hand, so that's kinda thrown me off. The poster showcases a T-Rex skull, which makes me believe that this will be the big bad dinosaur that hunts them. So I'm stumped here. Maybe the twist is that it's actually set 65 million years into the future, and these dinosaurs are a result of some genetic testing gone wild. Or maybe they just didn't care about realism and just wanted to make them look like the V-Rexes. In the next shot, we see a whole forest that's been cut down by something. Either something huge, or maybe they're just cutting down the trees for wood to make a hut. But following this, we see them running from a large theropod that has once again left me stumped. It has the head of a T-Rex, but still large arms with 3 fingers. If any of you can figure out what dinosaur it is, then leave it in the comments. Next up we see, hang on, is that a Deinonychus? They died out 35 million years before the extinction of the dinosaurs. You can tell since it has the same skull shape as the actual Deinonychus. Now this is only adding more fuel to the fire that this is actually the result of some science experiment gone wrong. Although there is one shot later in the trailer that messes with that theory. But first we get a shot of them in a field, and Ariana lets out a blood-curdling scream, which tells us something terrifying is running towards them. This environment looks very similar to the shot with Adam running from the theropod, so I'm guessing it's this thing that stands before them. Adam drops what appears to be some kind of futuristic grenade to defend himself before it quickly cuts to a shot from another scene involving some kind of dromaeosaur. Could be a velociraptor or maybe even a Utahraptor. And following this, we see Adam drive what looks to be some kind of spear into a dinosaur. I'm glad to see the characters will get their hands dirty with some hand-to-hand combat against the dinosaurs. That should be epic to see. Adam reassures Ariana's character that they are going to get home, which is played in the background of a shot of what looks to be a volcanic eruption with meteors crashing down from the sky. This is what throws me off my theory about this actually being in the future, because the meteor is what killed off most of the dinosaurs 65 million years ago. So this checks out in regards to historical accuracy. So I don't know what to think. It's clear there's something missing from the trailer, some twist or big reveal, and I think they're hammering in that this is 65 million years in the past. But in my opinion, I'm guessing it's the future, and that somewhere in the film our characters come across an overgrown city long since abandoned after humanity's extinction. But Jacob has his own theory.
Hey guys, Jacob rolling in here real quick. I have my own theory on this new movie. The poster says 65 million years ago, prehistoric Earth had a visitor, which is quite cryptic, right? Now what if the visitor was actually aliens who took some DNA from the dinosaurs and brought it back to another world for observation? And this is that world, which Adam Driver's ship crashes upon after traveling through space. It would explain why the dinosaurs look so different after millions of years of evolution on another planet.
The trailer starts closing us off by showing us some more dinosaur action, including a river monster, which could be Scyphactinus, and we also see a T-Rex that appears to tear apart the remaining chassis of the vessel, which destroys any remaining hope he had of getting off the planet and back to his time. And the trailer ends with Driver's character being dragged away in a spooky tunnel by what I'm guessing is a velociraptor. The film looks so good. This is the kind of thing I've wanted to see for years. I've always been a huge Turok and Predator fan, and this looks to combine the best aspects of both into one terrifying dinosaur action blockbuster. I'm sure a lot of the general audience will be drawn in by Kylo Ren over here. And with a budget of $91 million, it makes this film a nice mid-budget movie, which we don't see much of these days. So it's going to be pretty easy for it to make its money back, so be sure to watch it in theaters. The film is set to release March 10th, 2023, so we don't even have to wait that long. If everything goes well, this could be the next Jurassic World. Are you hyped for 65? Or do the scientific inaccuracies bother you? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like this video if you haven't already, because it lets us know what you want to see more of. And be sure to subscribe and stomp the notification button to become a resident of DangerVille today. I've been Alistair, and we'll see you residents in the next one.